I won't lie, I have thought this video through at least 3 times this week, but I feel like today is the day where I actually want to pull the trigger on it because, well, never in my life did I think I would be paying $5 for romaine lettuce. I mean, let's look at the math here. At $15 an hour, I just paid 20 minutes of work for what? For lettuce? You realize that lettuce is mostly water, right? And by the way, I'm sorry if my eyes look red. I am exhausted. It is like 2 o'clock in the morning, and this is like my fourth take of this video, so there's that. But back to what I was saying. You realize that romaine lettuce is mostly water, right? So why did I just pay $5 on this? And the way I had to look at the cashier today, I was trying to suppress my anger. Not because I was mad at her. No. Because I was mad at the whole situation. Like, what was I supposed to say? Thank you for my overpriced water? Like, it's one thing if I am paying $10 for a thing of steak, okay? I get that. That is high quality. That is produced. That had effort put into it. But romaine lettuce? That's water. Okay, that is water. That is simply just water. I don't know what the rest of it is. I won't lie to you. I wouldn't even be eating this much plant-based stuff if my doctors hadn't said, hey, Keith, if you don't stop eating the way you're eating, if you don't stop eating so much meat, the amount of carbohydrates you're getting is going to kill you, right? I'm like, oh shit, really? So I start eating this way, but suddenly I'm starting to realize that the way I am trying to eat now is more expensive than the way I was ever trying to eat before. And honestly, it's kind of sad. To the point where I am having to sit here questioning if it's worth it. Because spending $5 on lettuce just feels absolutely ridiculous. It's like I'm questioning the cost versus the investment, and I am realizing that somebody needs to do something on these costs. The issue isn't that we're working on a low minimum wage. People all automatically assume that that's the issue. No, back in the day, people would have seen a $15 minimum wage as a fortune. The issue is the cost versus what we are making. The issue is the cost. Look at the cost of things back then versus now. What we were making back then versus what we are making now. Something doesn't give. Because back then, the things we bought cost so much less than what we were making versus things now, where things cost so much more than what we are making. The issue isn't what we are making. The issue is what things cost now. Somebody needs to address the cost of things head on. Not our wages. No. The cost of what we are buying.